Well, we made it out here to Irene Lake here in Palmer, Alaska, and just walked out here, bought a little bit of gear. Out here, my buddy Tony from work. He's got all the stuff to do it with, so he's gonna show me how to do this thing, and hopefully we'll be able to get more fish than we did last year. I've been out here trying to ice fish for 2 years on several different lakes and just haven't been able to catch anything. So hopefully we'll get something figured out, and we'll get a little man checking out some fish. But anyways, we'll hop off here and catch you in a second. Jigging is a very popular way to fish through the ice in Alaska. It works as well for almost all species of fish, and you can use bait. But today we were just going to use jigs. One added benefit of fishing during the day, especially with a tent, is that the sunlight penetrates the ice and lights up the bottom of the lake. So if there are fish down there, you can see them pretty easily depending on the water depth and clarity. Well, Dylan's having a complete meltdown, so Jordan's gonna take him back to the car. I'm gonna help Tony get things packed up. They've been out here for a while. They got a couple of nice rainbows. And a good rule of thumb for knowing if an area is good or not is if there's blood on top of the ice from the fish. That's always a good rule of thumb. Pretty slow right now, but we'll probably come back out another day and see if we do any better. But we're gonna finish getting everything packed up here and get rolling back out to the truck.
Oh, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem, buddy.
While I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a plug for these ice cleats here. They have good spikes on them. They're crampon brand, and they do really well on this ice. Don't have to worry about slipping or anything, especially carrying the baby. Easy to pull a sled with them, so I highly recommend them. I'll leave a link for these in the description below, so if you end up buying a set with the link, it won't cost any extra, but it does help support the channel. All right, we're out here to a new spot, different lake, and I'm gonna try it again. I haven't been out to this lake yet since it's froze up, so looking at the ice, you can kind of see down the crack. So it's like it's about 10, 12 inches thick. So that's a good sign. There were some other people out here ice fishing. So as I'm going, I'm going to be checking out, looking at their old holes and seeing if there's any blood in the area for where they pulled fish up. I've never ice fished out here before, so it's all new to me. So it'll be, like I said, everything's new. So we'll just see what we can make happen. I don't have an ice auger, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do for getting through the ice. The other thing is, whenever I'm out here, in the new spot especially, I have these little handles here, this old broomstick with a nail in it, and I can use that to dig into the ice and pull myself up out of there and self-rescue if I have to. So that's just something to be cognizant about if you're out in a new spot, especially by yourself. You don't want to get in a bind and end up dying. So make sure you have all your safety gear. Looks like it's froze up. Nothing but bait on top of the ice here. So we're gonna keep moving. Okay, so out here where I want to fish, I know there's an island right around here somewhere, but it's all covered in ice. However, when you find somebody's hole over here that's got mud coming up out of it, then you know you're probably pretty close to the island. So I'm gonna walk probably 20 yards off in direction I know is deep water, and then fish off the side of that island, and we'll see what we can get into with fish. Hopefully we actually get something this time. The old 550 XP works great for doing my tree work jobs with, but also works for ice fishing. So we're gonna fire this thing up and get a hole cut in the ice. See if I can get one of these pieces out and show you how thick the ice actually is. There we go. And there's our ice block. It's about, I'd say, about 14 inches or so long, or deep, thick. So I'm just taking some salmon eggs here. I've got a Gamakatsu hook on the line here, and I'm gonna soak a couple of those and drop down the hole. Hopefully catch some rainbows. This lake is stocked, so I'm able to keep 5 per day. If I get 5, that'd be awesome, but I'd just be happy to catch 1 at this point. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put me a little split shot up here about 16, 18 inches above the hook, and that should give me plenty of weight to drop it down in the hole and get down to where the fish are at. Then I'm gonna get me a little limb line and run in that other hole I just cut. I'll be right back. Well, apparently I didn't bring my extra line for this, so we're gonna do a little bait swap here. So this is a green stick. Got plenty of bow to it and bend, and cut a little notch in here and go around straight down all the way around the stick, just a little deeper than the bark. That way I get into the meat of it, and then I'm gonna take my knife, and you can see the line here where I just cut, and I'm just gonna cut at an angle towards that and not go any further into the wood than just that line. It's a little tedious, but with it angled down and towards that, and then having the straight wall for the line to go up against, it won't slip off the end of your stick. And our line's ready to wrap around there. That'll be our fishing pole for a little bit. Now, since it's late and getting dark, there's a couple things I'm going to do that I read about online. So this is not my idea, other than to look online and see what they're doing. Is to take a glow-in-the-dark jig and rig it up. That way, down underneath the ice where it's dark, it'll glow in the dark, and hopefully fish will be interested in it enough to take a bite of it. Now, another thing I'm going to try is somewhat of a light attractor. I'm going to cut a little spot here to put my flashlight down into, and it'll light up underneath the ice real good. I'm going to turn my light on. It makes the ice glow. So this one do like that. Hopefully attract some fish over here to where my bait's at, and we'll see what happens. Wedged in there a little further. There we go. Yeah, as it's getting darker, you can really see the light coming through the ice there. Hopefully that'll bring the fish in. So we got our light here to attract fish, hopefully. We got our hole cut in the ice for fish to come up through whenever they do get attracted. And let's see if we can see the jig down there. Hard to tell if you can see it. I can see it without the camera. I can't really see if there's anything on it. Oh, he just got off. Oh no. Oh, he just got off. I don't know if you can see this fish, but it's a decent rainbow. He's interested in the bait. I just put a hook down there with some eggs, and hopefully he'll take it. Ah, he's just bumped it. Come on. There it is. Got him. Got him. Ah, finally. Yes. Woohoo! There he is. We finally got him on some eggs. Yes. Not big, but he'll eat. All right, well, we got one fish, so I'm gonna get my stuff packed up. It's getting kind of late, and I'm gonna head back to the house. I ended up hooking 3 other ones, but I just didn't get them on camera, and I'd either lose them before I got them out of the ice or didn't get the camera on in time. But anyways, so we got the one. So I'm gonna take it home and cook it up for dinner, and so we'll see you there. I'm gonna get this cleaned up and get rolling. All right, well, I'm headed back out. Got my fish loaded up, and gonna head back across the lake and load up and head to the house. Got everything cleaned up back there. You can see that ice block shining back there. That's perfect. That way people coming across the lake can see the hole if it doesn't freeze up before morning, which it likely will. So should be good to go. And really excited to bring Dylan and Jordan back out here at some point and get them fishing. But that's just a matter of time. Anyways, we'll see you back at the car. We're going to start by preheating the oven to 400. While that's heating up, we'll go ahead and clean the fish. So funny story, turns out it's a dolly. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a rainbow. I didn't get a good look at it in the snow. And we're gonna scrape the fish, get all the slime off of it and some of the scales. I'm gonna cut it off, cut its head off here. Start here at the vent hole, cut straight up the middle. And we're gonna pull the guts out and throw them in our bag full of trapping meat for my buddy who's a trapper. He uses all the scraps that I have for bait. I'm just taking my thumb, pushing down, and scraping with my nail to get all that out until it's clean and nothing but the meat. All right, now we're gonna transfer the fish over here to the aluminum foil. I'm gonna season it using some chives. Oh, that was a lot. It's open, there's no little guard on there. Well, we'll use all those. All right, we'll put a little olive oil in here so it doesn't dry out any. I can hear it sizzling this time. We'll do the fork test here. All right, and it's flaking off very good. I am gonna go ahead and peel the skin back. All right, real good. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow along, we'll be doing some more ice fishing throughout the winter and have some more camping videos coming up soon also. Hopefully before too long we'll be back out to the cabin doing some work. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to follow along for our next adventure. And while you're at it, check out the other videos we have on our channel and explore Alaska with us. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a blessed day.